I got that wrong. Should have made a big undercut. Oh, that's a good example of was paying attention, was slacking off on the job. Well, it's another morning. It's 2 days in a row now that I keep forgetting I want to get a shot of the helicopter when I'm in the helicopter, of the shadow, because the sun is like just over the mountain right now. And you get the shadow of the helicopter on the trees as we're lifting up off of the other pad. My partner gets off first at his pad over there. And then we come down on my pad and you see the shadow. It looks really slick. It looks really good because it's a sharp image of the shadow. It's not like a blurred shadow. It's like really sharp. Looks pretty cool. I keep forgetting twice now. I keep forgetting to turn the camera on for that. I gotta take this t-shirt off because it was foggy. We had some sea fog. The whole inlet is just socked right in with fog. We had to wait about half hour later than we normally do for the fog to lift at camp. Yeah, it's still foggy, but we had to drive up to the pass to get picked up. But the chopper had enough clearance he could lift off from the camp there. So yeah, it's a little bit of a late start, but yeah, should be a little cooler today, about 3 or 4 degrees cooler, so it's probably not going to feel any cooler. But it's supposed to get some cloudy weather tomorrow, but we'll see. So we'll see how accurate the weatherman is. Yeah, so I'm going to take this t-shirt off, and then I'm going to hike over there to my saw and start my day. Right on. Good way to start the day. First big tree of the morning. And it was a snag. I knew the top was garbage and it wasn't very big, so it was bottom heavy. I could swing it, even though it was leaning up the hill. I figured I could swing it. And I did. I went exactly where I was aiming at. I'll take a cut off the butt, shingle butt, and continue on. I don't have a big one for a while, so I'll see you guys here later today. We got something interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna work up a bit of a hole right up here. Get this little stuff, and then work a strip back that way. Well, I got shade all over there. Oh, look at all that shade. And then when the sun comes up too high and that's all in the sun, I jump over here and finish this strip here. It's just a little strip. And then figure out where I'm gonna go for the rest of the day. I might go in that far corner There'll be shade there all day in that far back side on the left there. There'll be some shade over there. Or maybe I'll save it and punch it in this way. Yeah, I don't know. But that's plan A-1. Oh, I guess I'll just show you a 360 view here. So the sun, so you're behind that tree and it's going to go up like this. Like that. I can hear my partner wedging over there. Okay, back to work. Okay, that's what I'm working on next. This one here. We got sticking hot in the sun, but we got a bit of a breeze, so that's nice. Cools the sweat down. Feels good. Okay, so this one is going to go this way. Throw it right in there. And then that one there is leaning up towards me, but it's all rotten in the butt. So, well, towards me is side hill a bit. So I'm trying to make a hole and throw it. I'm going to throw it right up to where I'm standing here. That one there. After I get this one down. Unfortunately, it'll cross, but it'll just cross at the butt. So it's not like it's going to be any other breakage. But it's got a pretty good lean that way, so I won't need to wedge it. Yeah, I guess get going here. I changed my plan. I was over there. I was going to work that way, but I've decided to work into this hole here. On the back side of this leaf strip. So there's a leaf strip here. Island of trees that'll be left. And that island right there. And there's a gap in the middle here. Okay, there's a flat bench up there. It's already mostly done. Oh, that was easy. I think I went a little too far on my top cut on the far side. It's alright though, it's got a good lean to it. A little bit of adjustment on the far side. Okay, I'll put you guys over here on the stick. do it. There we go. It's been easy. Knocked my chain off like 3 times last tank. Driving me nuts. Had the chain too tight. And I loosened it, and then it was too loose. And knocked off 3 times, so I had to foul up here when I fueled up last time. Cutting good now. Gotta go buck that one. And then, let me see here. Yeah, that one there I'm gonna throw right up into here. Because that's where it's leaning. Making this hole for it. Yeah. And you see it's a big cat face on the high side there, so I'm not sure how much rot there is in the middle. Okay, I'll see you over there. Easy undercut. Falling with lean anyway. Show ya. See, straight up and down. It's like that. So we'll go that way. Good hole. Spent a good part of the morning opening up this hole just for this one. Yeah. Well, I got that wrong. Should have made a big undercut. Oh well. Woo! Loud. you go. Yeah, I underestimated or overestimated the lean. I put my, yeah, I could have made a little bigger undercut. Yeah. Geez, had to wedge a leaning tree. Okay, well, go buck that one, go feel up. A whole bunch of little stuff to get. Be a while before getting to the big one. Well, sometime later today, so I'll see you guys at the next big tree. Okay, so this one is basically a snag. It's got one green branch up there, but the rest of it's been dead a long time. So I'm gonna follow it right where the camera is here. I got some shade. All morning I was in the sun. That's a good example of was paying attention, no slacking off on job. Something will get you. That's one of the things I'm always worried about when you get a real sketchy one and a real big tree and it's a real sketchy one and you're right in front of the undercut and you're dogged in and the tree's all split or something, there's some defect. You're always wondering if the whole front half of that tree is just gonna slide out and come down like a guillotine, you know, like just right on you. Haven't had that happen yet. I guess this is something similar to that. Could have came over my head, but I'm thinking like the whole half of the tree. You get some pretty nasty cedar sometimes. That wasn't so bad. That's why you always gotta pay attention. I guess I'll put you on this rock here. Wrench out of the way. This rock. Looking a little crooked. That was an easy one, just split right down the middle. So I'm just going to top it. Both halves will fly. I'll just top it. Pretty easy to tape it. Whole thing will go. I got a bunch of more little stuff here. We got one big one. Don't know which way it's going yet, but one big one. I'll get to that one later today. So I'll turn the camera back on for that one. Got a whole bunch of little stuff here. I got to clean out first. There's my partner. Over there.